to make a chewy, what do you call it? Chewy pancake. A little bit higher gluten. Wow, I have a hard time speaking today. Have you guys heard of a Korean street snack called hotak? It's one of my favorites, and if you haven't, you're gonna learn how to make it because it's so delicious. Not a lot going on, as you can see. Just flour, milk, and then in this bowl I have instant yeast. I just poured it in there, and a little bit of sugar. That's it. So at first, I'm going to heat up my pan. So half cup of milk here. Pour it into the pan. I know that I don't want to boil this. I don't know if this smoke is coming from something else or what. So I want to be able to dip my finger in and make sure that it's still hot enough. Okay, so that is still a little too hot. I think it might kill the yeast, which we do not want. I'm going to add a teaspoon of white sugar. So 1 1/4 cups of just all-purpose flour. Works great. It helps if you use bread flour rather than all-purpose flour, because bread flour has a higher gluten-forming protein content. We have our mix here, and I'm just gonna pour in my milk straight from the pan, because why not? So I'm just gonna mix that in all together. It helps if I just knead with my hands. I think it might help if I just bring it onto the surface and do it this way. And here, I'm going to add some oil because we do need oil. And I'm gonna create a little well in the middle of my dough. So I added about a tablespoon earlier, and you might need more because you are looking to create very, very soft dough. And we're gonna cover it for about 20-30 minutes until this doubles. It was my favorite snack in my childhood. I always wonder, you know, it's like, who came up with this? So it looks good. Just keep kneading it and kneading it. All right. Cover, and I'll see you in just a little bit. The dough has proved it's so much softer, and you can see how it's like stretchy. So depending on your room temperature and just like humidity level, it might take up to an hour to proof. About 4, I think that looks good. We need neutral oil. I have grapeseed oil here, like a lot of amount, enough to cover the surface of this entire pan. And what I need to do here is, inside of it, I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of my mix. So this is brown sugar, cinnamon, and a little bit of a ground peanut. And I'll share the recipe right here so you can see it. So from here, I'm just gonna pinch that in. So just seal it. It's like almost like making dumplings in a way, right? Just going to put that in there. And then quickly moving on to our second dough. Ooh, yes. I love this. It looks so good. About a teaspoon also, right in here. Oh my gosh. So this is where I need to press that out. So this is basically a burger flipper, but for hotak. So all Asians have this basically. If you go to Korea, you'll see that. Whoopsie. I'm going to flip that over and press that on. So first one's done. It's basically Asian panini. So Adam was like, where did you get this? Well, you'll find Asian things at an Asian store. So that's why I have this. I mean, I'll even work with my dough like this, right? And then our last dough here. Someone's having a lucky hot dog, or hot dog, hotak. It's kind of pronounced similar. Hot dog, hot dog. It's typically a winter food because, I mean, it's hot, so you can see how people want to just like grab it off the street and eat it. Once it's like a little bit brown looking, I'm gonna flip that over and just press that out. This is what makes it good, spreading it out. So I'm gonna increase my heat just a tad. That's it, you guys. Okay, so that's it. Oh, looks so good. Hey, smells good. So this is it, you guys. You don't have to have this. If you want it, you can, I'll put that in the description. Adam's like, yeah, please do, because I want to be able to get one. That is it. Pretty easy. I hope you make this. And I upload every single Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So watch my video, subscribe and hit the bell button. And if we're not connected yet, on Instagram, find me at Yuna Cooks, and I'll see you later.